Hi there, welcome to Whisky Ski. My name is Yuma. This channel mainly focuses on Japanese whiskies, introducing tastes, stories, and relating information from a Japanese perspective. Today, I'll be talking about single malt Japanese whiskey Sakurao. This is the first time introducing a single malt whiskey in this channel, but I think it's worth knowing it. The history of the brand may be younger than other major brands, but of course it has its own story and characteristics. I'll be going through its story, basic info, and at the end share the taste. Now let's dive into the world of Sakurao. Sakurao Distillery is located in the west part of Japan, in Sakurao Town, which is in Hatsukaichi City of Hiroshima Prefecture. The distillery stands right by the Seto Inland Sea, facing the World Heritage Itsukushima Shrine. The story starts with Chugoku Jozo, a shochu maker established in 1918. They were once producing whiskey for about 50 years, but the production has been stopping since 1989. In 2017, Sakurao Distillery was opened as Chugoku Jozo's 100th anniversary project. It was their challenge towards the next generation and started producing whiskeys and gins. In March of 2021, the company name was changed to Sakurao Brewery and Distillery, and that is how it became to the current state. Sakurao Distillery now offers two lines of single malt whiskies, Sakurao and Togochi. They also produce blended whiskey, Togochi. Sakurao Distillery stores their whiskeys in mainly two different places, and that is how they distinguish the two single malt brands. They have an aging cellar right by the distillery, where the whiskies are influenced by the warm winds from the Seto Inland Sea and cold winds from the surrounding mountains. Temperature differences is naturally created, and that expedites the aging. The other aging cellar is located in Togochi Town, which is in Aki-Ota City of Hiroshima Prefecture. The place is apart from the center of Hiroshima and surrounded by forests and mountains. That's where they have the Togochi aging cellar, which used to be a tunnel for trains. The temperature is kept low throughout the year, which brings a different character to the whiskey. Now let's dive into this bottle. This bottle is a standard bottle of the Sakurao brand, which means this was stored and aged by the cellar at the Sakurao Distillery. It comes in a 700ml bottle at 43% ABV with no age statements. Although it does not have an age statement on the bottle, it is written on their official website that this whiskey is consisted of whiskies from 4 different barrels, which was matured 3 or more years at the Sakurao aging cellar. It is non-chill filtered and non-colored. The price is 6,600 Japanese yen, and you can find it at this price on the internet. Although this whiskey is produced in Hiroshima, you can still find it in liquor shops in Tokyo and Kanagawa. In the second-hand market, it is sold at a slightly premium price point, around 7,000 to 8,000 Japanese yen. Now let's try it out and see how it tastes. Now, let's taste this whiskey. As always, since highball is a major way to drink whiskey in Japan, I will first drink it neat and then drink it as a highball. I have introduced the whiskey drinking culture in Japan in my other video, so check it out if you're interested. So let's get some of it poured. The color is light yellow, almost like white wine. The color is quite beautiful, but when you see it by the light, it looks golden. Now let me smell. The first element that comes to my nose is the smokiness. When you get closer to the whiskey, you can find citrus like fresh oranges. It is interesting that if you smell it from a distance, you can also find hints of raisins. Also, it may be because of this age, you can feel some characters of alcohol. Let me taste it. Oh, it's sweet. Although I was feeling the characters of alcohols from the smell, you wouldn't feel that much from the taste. I find some cream, vanilla nuance coming from bourbon casks, and some smokiness. And it also tastes like the sea. As I have explained, the Since the Sakurao distillery has the aging cellar by the Seto Inland Sea, I think that is bringing the sea-like characteristics. The texture is a bit oily, which is a positive impression. The aftertaste is bitter, and you can also find smokiness too. Although this whiskey still might be young, I feel that it already has characters and some uniqueness. I also feel some potential in it, and I am already excited for tasting higher age statement version of it. Going on, let's try it as a highball. Here, I have the single malt Japanese whiskey Sakurao as a highball. Now let me smell it. Now with soda, the smell is not very strong, but you can still feel the smokiness rising from the glass. Let me have a taste. So the overall impression is dry. The sweetness you felt when you drank it neat is now weakened, so I think this goes well with dishes. On the other hand, the smokiness is now stronger compared to how it was when drinking it neat. Drinking this in two ways, I feel drinking it neat makes it possible to feel more of its characteristics. I know this is their entry-level product and the whiskeys used is still young. I still can recommend this bottle to be in your collection. So today, I have introduced you single malt Japanese whiskey Sakurao, going through its story, basic info, and taste. It might still not be that popular compared to other major brands, but I think it's worth trying it if you have the chance to find it. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, don't forget to give a like, leave a comment down below, and also subscribe. Hope to see you next time. Bye.